Yes, so what we're going to do is we're going to start doing forms. And we're going to create, I'm just going to start with, right, I don't want to do the books form, I'm going to do these authors and publishers forms because they're connected to the books form, and it's impossible to do this because of the nature of what that is. So, publishers, chuck them all across, yeah, finished, yeah, publisher, done. Just publisher name, be like that. That's a little bit wrong. Push it down, add a new operations, add new record text. I'm going to call it, because that picture's rubbish, I'm just going to say add the name that button gets associated with. Right, so add publisher, yep, cool, done. I can't really use while they're going into the formatting stuff, I'll do that on a bit more of a detailed form. Create it again, and author, same deal. Add button. Record operations, add new record, yep. I do another picture, no, in edit pixel, I edit text, so add. There we go, this one's done. So what we're going to do is going to do the books form. Now, there are a few issues with this one, because if I want these ID numbers to show up and have the information associated with it, so that I can see that the author's first and last name, it causes some issues because of the supplier. What it will do is it will make a nice form, you can see it, you just can't add new records. That's the whole defective purpose of the forms. Because the forms are basically supposed to replace this. This here is purely for the computer to have its stuff there to hold its information. The forms are more is meant for human entry of information. So I'm going to create form wizard. We get books. I'm going to chuck everything across because I need those IDs and stuff. And then I'll show you how to get around some of these issues. Okay. Yes, the title on there. Doesn't quite need it. Right. Let's make some impressive stuff. Some buttons. Publish ID. Okay. I'll quickly just add my usual button of okay. So I'm going to look at our sheet now, and I can click add book and it will behave itself. So I go add book, and suddenly, like, how do I know what publisher is, and how do I know what the author is, how do I know what the supplier is? Let's see if it lets me go into design view again, because I can manually type in my ISBN number, because that's what I have to do, type in my title, because that's what you would normally do anyway. This quite often for 90% of your forms, generally speaking, you don't have an ISBN number, it's a handwritten ID key. It's normally a auto number, so Access has that for you, but books have ISBN numbers, so you might as well use them. Okay, so if it lets me do that. Okay, I was wondering if it was going to complain I hadn't put a proper ID number yet. So to get around this, we go combo box. Draw one there for the publisher. Okay, it says I want to get the values from the combo box from another table query. Yes, I do. So from that, I want to do publisher. So publisher. I definitely want the primary key, and I want the publisher name. I don't really care about the number, so it's not going to bring that across. So sort by name. Yeah. And so that's what I want to see. Next. Now, it says, do you want to basically store this ID number that was associated with this combo box anywhere? It's like, well, actually, I need to put it in here, in the actual publisher ID, because that is what gets entered into my books table, and that's what makes that relationship. So if I say yes, publisher ID there, done. And what do I want to call my box? I will call it publisher search. Right. Tidier. Unfortunately, I don't want to now too long in comparison. So I shall OCD fix that. Right. So now on there, I can go to add a book. Paste the numbers, I'll chuck some numbers in. That looks like a good number. Title. Testing. Right. And I want to say, who's this? Publisher. I want it to be publisher is called epicness. Now I don't have epicness there. That publisher's not there. I need to add a new publisher. Now I can go in here and add the publisher's form, but realistically, what you would just put it in, so you have to imagine this thing because the records require primary keys to have a correlating number that correlates with the related table. As you can see, it's not long enough to show a long record. Yes, okay, so what I want to do is go add a button. I'm going to add a button right there. I'll call it form operations open form. Next, I want to open the publisher's form, and I'll show records here next. And I'm going to say add publisher. Not that it quite does that, but okay. So when I click this add, let's go here. So when I click this button, it just takes me there to an existing one. It's not what I want. I want to go to a brand new one because I'm about to enter a new one. And then I'm going to go, back to my book form. So I could add that in here, design view. I could have a row of buttons along the bottom. Let's say form operations, open form, next, books, yeah. Okay, because generally speaking, I'm not going to be in here first, then go add a new book. So go to Booksworks, but it doesn't take me to what I was last working on, which was this entry here. I need to sort one or two things. So first of all, let's sort the issue, the fact that this button doesn't take me to a new record. So if I go build event and I say go to record, and that's the form I'm going to, and I'm going to the publishers form, and I'm not going to next, I'm going to new. There you go. So now I do that. Great. So go and publish. Takes me to a new one. Publish the name. Now I'm going to call it this. Publish number is just like 9,000. Right. Now when I click this, I want to go back to my thing. But this isn't really taking where I want to go either. So in here I'll do my build event and I'll say refresh. So what I want to do is, before I open the form, what I want to do is I just want to refresh, I just want to actually save the data I'm currently in. So I've just added a new publisher, but what it hasn't done is I haven't kind of finished adding that publisher, like so I've gone to like an existing record or a new record, and so that current publisher I've just added hasn't been finalized. So when I go back to my form in my books here, if I want to now select that publisher, Epicness, it wouldn't show up yet because I haven't refreshed and like done a save and like refreshed the information you're trying to look for now. So that's why I refresh the publisher's form first, and then I go to the books form, then I go to the last record. So go to record form books. Next, now I'm going to go to last because the last one I was looking in should be the current one that I want to go back to say, oh yes, now I've done that. Okay. So I've been in the last one, so epicness. So when I hit this refresh, it'll come through. I'm back on this one called testing. So if I now go down and look at my list, it should be up for the time. So yeah, it's up there. So if I refresh this one, then go to the last one, then go to publishers. Yeah, there's epicness. Okay, so obviously something quite worked with my publishers button. So what I would say is then, the way to get around that is go build event. You saw what happened. How I did it, I refreshed the form that I was in, which was the book form. So basically I'm refreshing, go to the one, and I'll just refresh again. I might have an extra refresh in there, but like really who cares, it doesn't slow it down and it works. So I can test it with removing one up and down. But now that's in there. Let's go on to the last entry. Entry. Yes it is. Does anyone want to know why? Because it's alphabetized. I don't want this form to be alphabetized, so if I go remove sort, that testing one there, hopefully something for we spaz. Yes, I want to do that. Right, no box. That's fine. This looks like it's still sorted. That is super annoying. Right. Publisher search. Right, let's look up for epicness. Yeah, publisher ID. Yeah, so we've already done that. So now author needs the same treatment. So I'll just do this. So then another drop down. So there's a good lesson for you. Don't have this sorted when you build your form, because it picks up the sorted filters unless it's sorted the way you want. So I could sort by ID number. Normally that's fine, because this is your ID key, and it's, you know, your ID key, your auto number is naturally in order from just last entry, but for this particular one, just frustrating. Right, so I am adding another combo box. Yeah. Okay, combo boxes, sorry, just another table. So I've got authors next. This author ID, I'm going to take their last name and their first name, because let's face it, when we look up a list of names, we normally look by last name. We look for Smith, we don't go, you know, look under all the Jameses and then try to find James Smith. So, we're going to sort by last name, ascending, and then by first name. There. Yep, that looks nice. Store that. Oh, that's going to be the author one next. Right, so, yeah, and well, there you go, number 10 is kind of more. I'm going to go with that person. I'm not going to see the full name, I'll just see the last name. Now, if I want to see the name written in there for that, I totally could, but it's not really a biggie at this stage. Prices like descriptions. Right, so now I want to select my supplier. Now this is going to be interesting. Hoping this plays nice, because this is this one, which has really caused a round of issues. So we'll just test it the standard way first, and if that works, then I can show you how to get the rest of the displayed information you want. So you get, I've got suppliers, yep, and I want supplier ID, supplier name, I want their email, I also want their phone and the contact person, because if I'm a company who's selling the books and getting them in stock, if I'm looking at an existing book and I want to know who is the company to go to because I need to get more of that book in when I'm looking through the records, that's quite handy. Okay, so I will sort by supply name. Enough? Right. It wants to show the supplier ID field because it doesn't actually recognize it as a primary key and say, oh, you know, hide primary key. Now it says here, when you select a row or combo box, you can store a value from, so basically what it's saying is, when you are trying to associate a value from your information you currently got, which one would be a good one to take? So it's off with the top option straight away, which is that, and I'll store that in that course, and I'll call this finish. I'll make this reasonably long. So that's that. Now it's still showing 1, which is like, you know, really cool. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the design view how to get around that. So in here under format, there's all these column widths. Now, what normally happens when it says I'll hide the primary key, what it's doing is it's like, well, I'm not getting rid of it because it has the data there, it's just saying that the length of it is 0. Now if I check it, there you go. See, this number's not quite long enough, and that's not quite long enough, the other two are okay. So I can go and edit that. It's just little things like that that tend to drive you a little bit batty when you're looking at forms. And you can, I can't see everything. 4.5. There, look, that's all nicely. Okay, so how are we going to get the stuff that's set there to go into some boxes? Well, my friend, let me tell you. First of all, this box needs a name, and combo 25 is really not happening for me. So if I go to all, it has the name. So I'm going to call it combo supplier. It's a combo box with suppliers, that makes sense. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of these boxes. Just won't have any data on it yet. And I'm going to use the little bit of VBA code because I'm just that intense. Okay, so the name for this one is going to be, so the supply name, oh, I forgot the order now, so let's go back here. So the supply name, email, phone, contact person. So this is going to be the text box. Text box. So it says unbound, and it's not bound to anything. I'm basically just going to have an event function that once I make a change here, it's going to autofill these things. And it's quite nifty because, yeah, it'll just fill it for me automatically. Right, so this is going to be text. What was the next one? Email. Phone. Text, and it was the with a name being in there that would kind of fill, you know, the human brain should fill the blanks in theory. Righto, so under event we've got this one got on change. I'm going to click this 3 dots and we're going to be code building. This is what we do now. Right, so in here we want to say me dot. Now me dot, all that means is the current form I'm in. Me dot what? What am I wanting to update? Well, I'm wanting to update the text email. So I'll type in text, I'll shout it and go email, just double click it there. Dot value. What is the value of it? Well, it equals the form I'm in, combo box supplier, what column from the drop down, there was one we hit, and then the name of the company, then the email, phone, contact. And so in programming terms we always start with 0 in terms of when we count. The numeric system, you know, we've got 10 digits, 0 to 9. Everyone kind of half thinks 1 to 10, but 10 is not a digit, it's 2 digits put together. And so whenever you start a list in programming or an array, it starts from 0 upwards. So hence this is just kind of following suit with the rest of the programming world. So column, in the bracket, and we say what it is. So I had 0 was the ID number, then I had the name of the company, so that would be 1, and then the email would be 2. So if I go 2, then I can just take this row, and then this one is not going to be text email, this is going to be text text contact. So here's the name. have nice and you remember. Then this is 3, this is 4. You just close it, it auto saves, and you test it. And now if I get it wrong, it's going to complain at me. So I've done something wrong with, okay, so contact, the name is not right, what's stuff here, so I'll just get rid of that line. So I complain, because it didn't complain, it didn't complete this line, so I obviously got the name for that one right. So let's just go to the design view and look up contacts. See, I see contact person. So go like that. Right, okay, so I'll just go in there and click my dots. Click my dots on there. And then there we go for it. Now I do it, they fill in as I didn't obviously update the column number, and I'm sure someone was watching that and was face palming. So sure. But I mean, this has been relatively glitch free because I got all my names done pre-first. If you try and do your names afterwards and jump backwards and forwards, we're not actually getting the names done right first time. That tends to cause you quite a few headaches. So yeah, so in terms of that, this is working well as the form, like it's doing all the behaviour. So now if I add book, pre in there from last time, I'm guessing. I'm going to go, so let's just go to everything. Program testing more. Publisher, well, Epicness is just a great publisher. Author, I'd have the button to search author, but let's just repeat the process, so I'll just take that first in. You published 2018, ahead of my time, covered stuff. One. Process like $1,000. I'm going to say, wow, that's a description. Right, supply search. Page distribution. So, a bit longer, but you get the gist. So that there is how to get a form going with being able to choose your ID numbers. I am going to do next is the orders and purchases form, and this is just a little bit more complex again. And so the approach that we can do with that without having to deal with the suppliers table in the mix is the next step. So that will come next time.